What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Crypto Blitz, your home for your crypto fix. I'm your host, Ripple Van Winkle, folks. It's Wednesday. It's August 9th. We are getting that much closer to opening night of softball and kickball kicking off. I'm excited. I don't know how much kickball I got left in me, to be honest. It takes a lot out on the body, folks. Playing two sports on the same night for the next 4 months, I am going to be drained. I see a lot of Fridays off in my future, but check it out. In this video, we got a lot to cover once again. JP Morgan, their statements on ISO 20022 that are about to blow you away. We're going to hear about from Chris Larson. We're going to look over the XRP chart. Playing chess, what does that even mean? I got you covered. Trillions of dollars. Gemini coming out with a massive Twitter piece last night. It looks like they're about to relist XRP. Let's review it. Let's go over it. Let's look at the Gemini exchange because you're going to be blown away by the numbers, because I'll give you a little sneak into the future. Gemini gets more visitors to their website per week than Coinbase does. They are a top 10 cryptocurrency exchange. And if they relist XRP, that's only going to help the bullish sentiment and sending the price of XRP soaring. Bitcoin's coming in at $29,857. It's currently up 1.47%. Ethereum, 1,862. It's up 1.31%. USDT and USDC both coming in at the dollar pass, as XRP is coming in at 64 cents. It is up 3.89% in the last 24 hours. Total cryptocurrency market cap trying to get back to 1.2 trillion. It's coming in at 1,198 billion. You love to see it, to be honest. Now, I covered my project in the first video. I'm going to cover it again because the webpage was still up. Get yourself a mob tier Lux line, folks. Only $165, 30% back in XRP. It's that simple. 54 left. These will be sold out by the end of the month. You need to make sure you lock one in today. Head over to the website, luxlinesnft.com. Go ahead and buy crypto, accepted, and credit card. How do you like that? Now, we covered this in the first video. I'm going to do a quick recap. Brad Garlinghouse confirmed that one day's Ripple network of 100 billion XRP is going to preside over trillions with an S of dollars in financial transactions. This is going to set the stage for the rest of the video moving forward. There's a reason Brad Garlinghouse said this, folks. There's a reason David Schwartz told you that XRP can't be dirt cheap. As everyone's worried about a 64-cent XRP, you need to really look at the bigger picture and all the partners that they are signing up, all the central banks, all the remitters, and everyone that they are signing up to use the XRP ledger and to use the XRP token. We know the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is very important. First steps, get them over to start using blockchain. Get them comfortable with the network, how the new financial system is going to work. Second, introduce them to XRP, where they don't have to hold it, but they can use and leverage the abilities of what XRP is doing in settling foreign currencies and speeding up the overall user end experience. The third, it's the Holy Grail, get them to buy and hold XRP. That is the Holy Grail laid out from Dilip Rao. Digital Perspectives, Brad Collins put this out. Ripple says this is chess, not checkers. What is he talking about here? It's simple. So back in 2015, Ripple named Donald Donahue as an advisor. Okay. Donald Donahue is the president and CEO of Miranda Partners, LLC, and the former CEO of the DTCC. Why is this so important? Well, if we scroll over and look at this. Project Ion, talking about settlement, talking about leveraging distributed ledger technologies, folks. Well, Chad wants to remind you that DTCC, Project Ion, is the prize. They're talking settlement. They're talking XRP, quarter, all going to be used. Remember, R3 has a sneaky big bag of XRP, folks. What do you think they're going to do with that? You think they're just going to sit there and dump it on the market? No. They are going to utilize it, folks. And DTCC is going to play a major role into this. Now, my man JD put this out, talking XRP chart. He goes, glad we knew about the crash coming. We bounced right off the 0.618 Fibonacci level. Now what? What are we looking at now? Well, we could either see a little bit more of a retrace and hit that 0.786 fib, or we could start the trend up. His target for XRP is anywhere within that $6 to $9 spot. And that bull run that is coming, that we are gearing up for. These price targets are going to happen. That's the scary part. Everyone's getting all worked up over a 63, 64 cent XRP, 75 cent XRP. Folks, the fireworks aren't going to start until XRP breaks its all-time high. It's going to be a bumpy road to get up to that all-time high of XRP. There are going to be crazy amounts of resistance sitting up there at all-time high. A lot of people are going to exit. Going to listen, I'm out. I've been here for so long. I bought at the all-time high. I just want to cut my losses. You're going to see a lot of pressure. But once we break through the all-time high, the sky is the limit. You want to talk about a crazy blow up top, a crazy parabolic movement? You wait until XRP clears and holds above the all-time high. Because the next move from there is going to send XRP to a place you never thought, you never even dreamed about in your wildest experiences. I want to remind you what Chris Larson said back in the day at Money 2020.
10 years out on the financial crisis, we still don't have the infrastructure perhaps to prevent the next one. And I think this is where digital assets can really help, because an efficient digital asset can really solve some of the key problems in global liquidity. You know, the world's got trillions and trillions of dollars tied up in liquidity just to get around how clunky the movement of value is around the world. If with a really efficient digital asset, something like XRP, again, that's what we believe will be the most efficient, you can now reduce trillions and trillions of capital from being tied up. So you can make those transfers instantly as a bank or as a payment provider or as an enterprise without having to have money pre-positioned all over the world.
So you heard what Chris just said. You can instantly free trillions and trillions of dollars. You can make them not locked up. They could be freed up where you can send money instantly, all using a digital ledger and using a digital currency. Brad Gallinghouse, this goes back to this. 100 billion XRP will preside over trillions of dollars in the financial transactions. Chris Larson is repeating the same exact thing at Money 2020. XRP is changing the financial world forever. And then what do we find out here? Well, this is very simple. Remember I talked to you about a month ago, maybe 6 to 8 weeks ago, when I spoke to my financial advisor from JP Morgan. I told you they are starting to talk digital assets now in the back end rooms. Well, this is from JP Morgan. We're at the tipping point with ISO 20022. Listen to this.
Efficiency at the same time. Now, from a timeline perspective, I think it's important to note that ISO 20022 is not necessarily new. It's been actually adopted by many low-value real-time payments or high-value payment systems in over 70 countries. However, what's significant in the next couple of years is that as high-value payment systems for major currencies, such as Euro, US dollar, and GBP, will be moving to ISO, all of a sudden we have a tipping point and a critical mass in that over 80% of the world's transactions or the world's payment will be processed through ISO standards.
Wow, huh? 80% of global transactions are going to be processed through the ISO standards. What did the ISO standards do, folks? It made all these banking networks, banking systems upgrade their old Swift software to this new ISO 20022 messaging standard, which now enables digital ledger technology to be tied in. We've heard from Ripple before in the past that this movement pretty much solved 50% of them getting their foot through the door because they didn't have to convince these banks anymore to upgrade. Banks don't want to do upgrades. That's why they never did upgrades in 40, 50, 60 years. And they kept using the same old broken Swift system with these back-end Excel sheets where they would move and transfer funds. ISO 20022 got Ripple's foot in the door, enabling interoperability across all platforms. The money networks, everything tying through the Interledger protocol and the XRP ledger. And we talked about this before. Listen, the ILP does not have to use XRP, but the ILP does. It looks for the fastest and cheapest solution. You put XRP in a level playing field with the other major currencies out there, XRP wins all the time. When people are looking to send money and they're looking for liquidity, they're not going to use Bitcoin, they're not going to use Ethereum, they will use XRP because of the scale, the speed, and the fees. Now, a lot of people want to come out, but Rip, we got this new coin out there. It says it can settle in 0.001 seconds. Who cares? It doesn't matter. They have no partners. They have no liquidity. Anything looks great on a piece of paper. But does it actually work? Do they have companies that are using their networks? Ripple is a decade ahead of the game, everyone. A decade ahead of everyone. Tim put this out. Matejko. Ripple on Matejko wins 2 prestigious honors at the Leaders Custody Awards in 2023. Matejko is going to be a very, very big deal. And Ripple owns a large percent of them. You like to see that. Gemini put this out. This is big news, folks. Love it or hate the Winklevoss. Love or hate the exchange. Gemini said, media intern patiently waiting for Gemini to list XRP. It's coming. Gemini is going to relist XRP on your exchange. You're probably like, Rip, who cares? It's not a big deal. This is a big deal. Look at the top cryptocurrency spot exchanges by market. Gemini is number 10. Number 10 in the world. Look at the weekly visits they're getting. 157,000 compared to Coinbase's 25,000. Look what they're doing in spot per day. 30 million, folks. They're available in 50 states and over 60 countries, and they are regulated by the New York State Department of Financial Services, which seems to me that New York residents will now have an option for buying XRP. This is another on and off ramp for users. I will be switching over to Gemini because I do also believe that Gemini has a over-the-counter exchange. Listen, I'm telling you right now, and I challenged everyone to this yesterday, and I want you to really think about this for those of you who are sticking around for the end of the video. I want you to start figuring out your exit strategy and try to move some XRP around. I just moved XRP from a wallet, an external wallet, to an on-exchange wallet, and they locked it up, and it's still locked up going on to 36 hours. Do you understand how devastating this will be when we are in the midst of a bull run and you move XRP over and the exchange decides to lock it up? What if the price of XRP starts to shoot down and your money is locked and you can't do anything with it? You are going to lose thousands, beyond 10,000, maybe even hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is not right what's going on. We need as many on and off ramps as we can possibly get, especially if they have over the counter. Pay attention to Gemini and what they're doing, folks. I'm going to leave it like that. Listen, wash your damn hands. Be nice. Be kind to each other. Ripple Van Winkle is out.